Hi and welcome to Pony's New Look. Today we are going to turn this pony into an Insta pony. I believe this is vinyl scratch, but please correct me if I am wrong. I always begin with moving the hair and tail, cutting it as short as I can, and I use 100% pure acetone to take off any any paint that is on the pony, which was pretty easy in this one. Normally I would give her a bath, but because I was way too lazy, I just used some baby wipes to wipe her off. Normally I would dunk her head in water, but she was pretty easy to remove her head of. As you can see, the head came off the neck peg, and I don't know what the ring is called, but that just broke off, which made it very easy to take out her hair. I'm using a screwdriver with a flat end to scrape out the hair plugs and glue, and then I use either my, what's that called, I don't remember, or a tweezer to take out any remaining hairs. I just stab in the tail, and whatever's left of it, there's plenty enough room for it in the body. I used a slightly beige, really light brown color for her body and her head. I gave it 4 layers, but it still came out a bit streaky, so I gave it a 5th layer where I just added a bit more water to get it more smooth. Unfortunately, this paint is called glossy, but I don't know what's wrong with it, but it was kind of sticky even though it was dry, so it just continued to collect all kinds of teeny tiny bits of dust and fabric, and it was just awful. I then proceeded to draw a little sketch of the old Instagram logo, and then I continued on painting it with a bit darker brown than a normal brown, and I dotted some black on. Here you can see the eyes that I have just used a brown eyes and then put on a bit of white and then made an ombre effect. And here you can see the cutie mark. On the white dot I will paint on later, I will paint the 4 colored stripes on. Then I will seal the body with a matte coat, and the eyes and cutie mark I will use a glossy varnish. Here you can see me try to show you how I rehair a pony. Is it called rehairing? No, that's not the right word, but I cannot remember it. But I'm trying to give her new hair. I'm using my my hair dotting rehairing tool, hair dotting tool. Oh, I'm using the tool that I got from dollyhair.com, and I just loop it around my finger and take it on with the needle and stab it in. Because of the paint and seal, all the little hair holes are clogged, and well, I just use a normal needle that are broke to, well, unplug the hole and widen it a bit so the hair can easily slip in and out. I tried to film how I gave her a new tail, and it went on pretty well until I decided that I would use super glue to glue in her tail, and I used a twist tie to put around the hair and cut it short. But I could not get the twist tie in the hole, so I just ended up having super glued myself to the pony and then just my fingers to each other, and well, it was just awful. But at least I got it in at last. I'm using hot glue, normal hot glue, and just pouring in the head, and then I use a Q-tip to distribute it around in there, trying to make sure that I cover everything. I just tuck slightly in the hair to see if everything is secured, and then I used some super glue on, I cannot remember, did I do it on the head or the neck? I don't know, but I put on the super glue and then try to put the head back on the body. Yeah, that works out quite well. Here you can see the hair that I've used. This are from dollyhair.com, and there's also some hair from Retro Dolls Europe, from the shop in Sweden, because that's the closest to Denmark. And here she is, all done. She had a slight indentation in her neck because the glue just didn't fit right. So I made this pretty scarf for her and used a little bead for closing of the scarf. I think it's looked nice. And a bead for the hair. And of course she is called Insta. That's a short for Instagram. No, it's not. But her, of course, Instagram is made for her to show off all her pretty pictures and showing off herself. And she's a real trendsetter in pony world. And she's just the fabulous pony. And Instagram is named after her. And yeah, she's just love to take pictures and selfies. And I hope you enjoy. Bye.